Hey guys, Courtney from CD Exotics here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button, and give me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Today we are going to be cutting clutch number 6. Alright, so we are cutting clutch number 6 today. That is the Pastel Het Ghost female. And this is a little bit of a Who's Your Daddy clutch because I paired her with the Pastel GHI and I got one lock, and then I paired her to my Mojave Clown male. And I had tried to pair her previously to him, and he was not locking. But I did finally get a lock, and then she ovulated right after that first lock with him. So she only had 2 locks. One was with the Pastel GHI, one was with the Mojave Clown. So fingers crossed, it is the Mojave Clown that is the dad. That is what I want. I really want a Pastel Mojave 100% Het Clown, 50% Het Ghost, which would be the all-gene animal. That is definitely what I want. I want a female. I do want several females out of this clutch. I need more Het Clowns. I don't have a ton of Het Clowns, and I need some more. So I will probably not be letting go any female Het Clowns out of this clutch, but any males will be available. They've already started pipping. Today's day 54, and I checked this morning and there was some pips. We're gonna go ahead and cut and see what we got. So let's get started cutting these eggs. I did already have some pippers. Today is day 54. So let's go ahead and check them out. So there's 7 eggs in here. There was originally 8. And like I explained earlier, this is kind of a Who's Your Daddy clutch. I'm not sure if it's going to be the Mojave Clown or the Pastel GHI. So we are going to see. And like I said, the mom was a Pastel Het Orange Ghost. And this is already looking kind of promising here. It might be. It's definitely a pastel. Hoping it would be a Pastave. I really want the Mojave Clown to be the dad. Make sure it's going to focus. Because then everything would be Het Clown and 50% Het Ghost, which is what I really want. Although, you know, I would take some Pastel GHIs also, but that's not really what I'm wanting. I'm trying to be super careful here since this one's already got its head out. See if we can get its little head back in. It's kind of stuck there. I don't want to cut too close to. It's stuck pretty good. Just trying to get it to where I could just kind of tear the last little bit there by its head. Of course, that's not working out for me. Now I'm just upsetting it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now it can kind of get back in there. So it's definitely a pastel, all that blushing. And looks like it wants to come on out. It's got so much goop on it, and the way it's like sitting here, I can't really see if it's not a Pastel GHI, and I think it's a pastel Mojave, because it's not. That does not look like a regular pastel. Remember guys, this is still, you know, I only had 2 clutches last year. And this is clutch number 5 this year. So I've only had seven total clutches. So I'm still pretty new at IDing stuff. Especially, you know, in the egg, it's hard. You know, you watch, you know, Billy and them, and I mean, they cut thousands of eggs. And I just make my best guess until it comes out. That's a goop there. So that is a Mojave for sure. And no pastel in that. That's just a Mojave, which means that unless this is dual sired, I believe I have 2 here that are definitely from the Mojave Clown, which means these guys are 100% Het Clown, 50% Het Ghost, which I'm super excited about. That's definitely the pairing that I wanted. And I'm hoping for a Pastel female to hold back. And I'll probably be holding back any females from this clutch. That's just looks like a normal. Well, yeah, that's just a normal. I don't know, it's got an awfully blushed head. It's not blushed enough that I would call that pastel. It's pretty sad when I can't even tell if it's a normal or not. Sorry, guys. I'm pretty sure that's a normal. It just has a really blushed head. And I did not have this female last season. So hopefully we don't get anything crazy, because I don't know what she was paired with last. Well, I got her last fall. And so I don't know what she was paired with. I believe she did lay eggs before I got her. So there should not be any retained sperm. But I know that she was paired previously and has laid previously. So that is another. That's definitely a pastel. Sorry, I switched up my camera angle and I feel like I'm not quite as close for you guys. That's a pastel. Don't believe that is a Mojave. I think that's just a pastel. Hoping for quite a few females in here, because I don't have many Het Clowns. I only have 3, I think. 3 Het Clowns. So I'm definitely hoping for some more female Het Clowns, because I don't have any. The only visual clowns I have are males. I've been waiting all day to cut these guys. I checked them this morning and saw a couple pips. And I debated cutting the clutch yesterday, and it would have been day 53. And I didn't really want to cut on day 53. And I figured they would not be pipping. I'm not sure. It doesn't look, it's not a normal. I think it's a Mojave. Big old bubble there. I can't really see much of the alien heads. I think that's just I don't know. The color doesn't look quite right for a Mojave, but it might be. But we haven't hit any super pastels yet, which is good, because that would mean it could have been the GHI. It was Dad. And we haven't hit any GHIs. Although, I guess I wouldn't complain about a dual-sired clutch, as long as it's a, you know, my only worry is something that doesn't have Mojave in it is, you know, making sure that it is Het Clown. Because I want to make sure that whatever I'm selling, you know, that is what it is. Oh, looky there. That's nice looking. So that is definitely Mojave and pastel. It's really nice looking though. There's a lot of goop in this one. Pretty excited about that. Got goop going everywhere. Wipe my hands on that one. Right now I only have one more clutch in the incubator, and it is due early September. I am hoping, fingers crossed, that I do get another couple clutches this season, but we will see. I have not had anyone ovulate that I've seen. They're all still on food, so you know how that goes. So we'll see. Oh, this one looks nice too. So that is definitely a Mojave with quite a bit of blushing. So I think that's a Pastel as well. I can't see its head, but either that or it's just a really nice Mojave. It's not quite as blushed as the other one, but that's definitely a Mojave. So we've got a Mojave or a Pastel. This is definitely a Pastel. That doesn't look normal, but it doesn't look Mojave and it doesn't look pastel. I don't know. I mean, it might just be a normal. It's just a really nice looking normal if that's what it is. But I don't think so. I don't know. This clutch has me a little bit stumped. So this one is a normal. I'm going to go with normal on that. It's got such a blushed, like, the head. A little weird. Let's say that this is a Mojave. It's kind of brown. This clutch is not quite what I was expecting. I'm curious once they all come out of the eggs, because they kind of got me a little stumped, which, I mean, it's nothing fancy. I mean, a pastel and a Mojave is all that should be in this. This is super nice. It's a nice pastel. And there's no yolk left in these guys. These guys were all pipping. So I don't mind kind of cutting the eggs open a little wider and messing with them a little bit, because they were obviously ready to go. That's definitely a pastel. It's got a really blushed head. Interesting. We'll see what they look like when they come out. A little more exciting than I thought it was going to be, honestly. Said, I don't see any GHI. So it should all be the Mojave Clown. So these babies should all be 100% Het Clown, 50% Het Orange Ghost. And odds are pretty good. It's definitely making up for odds in the last clutch. Just getting that one visual, which kind of sucked. But I did pop it this morning, and I do believe that it is a girl. I'm going to have to pop it again and be sure once it's a little bit bigger, but I'm pretty sure it's a girl. So, excited about that. So that was clutch number 6. I am pretty excited with how it turned out. Definitely looks like the Mojave Clown is the dad, which is awesome. It's definitely what I wanted. I mean, GHI is awesome, but I really wanted the Het Clowns. I was not able to pair him to quite as many females as I was hoping for this year. Actually, she, I think, was the only one that I got him paired to, although I am still pairing him with my Black Magic female. So I'm really, really hoping that she lays this year, gives me some eggs. I really want a Belle Het Clown for me to hold back, female, but that's what I'm really hoping for. But we'll see. She has locked a few times with him, but you know how it goes. I am really excited about this clutch though. It looks like I got some pretty decent stuff. It was kind of hard to tell in the egg what it was. I am still pretty new to IDing snakes, and it's definitely hard when you have a little tiny window that you're trying to peek through and get an idea. I mean, once you've done thousands of eggs, I'm sure it gets a lot easier. But for all of us that are just starting out in this hobby, it's definitely not the easiest. So comment below, let me know what you think these guys are, and I will get an update once they are out and shed out. If you did not see my last video, it was the reptile show in Lebanon, PA. It's a pretty long video. It's like 30 minutes long, but I did try and go into detail and show pretty much everything that was there. There was probably a few tables that I didn't get to see, but I tried to go slow for you guys so you could really see what was on the tables. You could see prices, things like that. I know I've had a few people comment and say that's what they would like to see. So hopefully you guys like it. Make sure you check that out. I will link that video over here. And make sure you comment, share, like, and subscribe. I will see you next time.